Um, so with my timing, I figured out that I'm in an alternate dimension. maybe what that looks like. Um, you're sitting here in Grumpy Pearl, watching something on time travel and dimensions, and I lifted up the blanket as if we going to a alternate dimension. Grumpy Pearl went underneath the blanket. We're in the same place. It's just like a pocket. Yeah, like a pocket. There was an entrance, or it was like an alternate dimension. It's kind of like I feel like a cave or something. Um, and the color green has been associated to different things of that nature. Even microwave background radiation and wormholes, things like that. So, um, um, invisibility having to do with some other colors. So yeah. So spawn, I'll go like close to the color of the spread. Yeah, I'll take an image. So I kind of, yeah, that's what you think, but it's kind of interesting to think of it like that. There's a little store over there, and I don't know if that's alternate dimension or alternate reality, or maybe it's like a hidden dimension, not so much alternate, or that fits more into that shifting alternate realities, alchemical phases, phase 5. Which would then be translated into all these other things. You shift the conversation. A shift like this is what just a very basic dress is called. It's the basic foundation of any dress, like a shift. Like shifty, shifting, changing, shifting the focus. Pretty much that's what that playlist is about, all different types of representations of that phase and how they sort of relate to the word shift. But it's a change, this shift. It's a bringing in a fifth element, because from 4 to 5, and now you think of basic structure table, 4 legs make it pretty stable. Fifth, where are you going to put it? Like, what does it do? It's like throwing in some extra, like, and you're shifting your mentality about something. Shifting how you view reality, question your own reality, perhaps, but it doesn't have to be on some big scale like that, and just be like on a more mundane level, switching up your routine and kind of very complacent with things in your daily life, and you throw in some sort of try a new coffee place or anything like that, shifting your commute and taking a new route and see different landscapes visually. I don't know, whatever, but that's what it's about. Trying to focus to where things I'm waiting for new markers and things I'm pretty much out of everything. So a little bit lighting. Oh, that's what happens when someone who studied fashion breaks their window and only doesn't know how to fix it 'cause it's an old window that came with the house. So you get like special sizing window glass panes, and I don't know. All I had on hand at the time was like some plastic bags and like black tape that was associated with phase three, but or like portfolio and whatnot making. So I realized it wasn't intended to be an upside down cross. So I just kept it. Grumpy Pearl actually jumped out when it came undone, and thankfully there was air conditioner there. She jumped onto and jumped right back in, and it's not super strong. I didn't have any masking tape, so I just had to go over it a bunch of times, and I don't know how to fix these things like the drawer. Yeah, so I had to call like a window repair place at some point. Apparently, some of the like energy from the outside is being sucked in through the air conditioner. Obviously, I'm worried about that, and I'm worried about becoming a hypochondriac. Yeah. Paranoid, or in terms of like ghosts and spirituality things. So yeah, Satan. And some renovations. Cats destroyed the blinds. You little troublemakers. All these tuxedo cats wear their what's that song? Lyrics. Wear my body like an uninvited guest, like a butler. Or maitre d'. These tuxedo cats. You know, my first choice. Pointless put on lotion before you go for a walk. It's pretty toasty out. Yeah. And I'm not able to handle heat very well. I usually faint or break out my rashes or just get really lethargic. My mom, who has like darker skin tone, like really perpetually tan, she's able to like said like I can just lean into the heat, and I'm like, no. I start to have like I don't know. Conventionally speaking, figuratively speaking, or sometimes it's figuratively, and Go Figure playlist. I found that like really bad 90s song, figuratively speaking. And the first videos are like three figures walking, like playing Go Figure, and all the numbers together. You want to get technical things. I don't know. We're in a standstill right now. So I did on the different size paper that I don't know. Figure out how to illustrate infinite paths. It's not finished. Starting up a band. I have a lot of different versions. Sneaky's finds. Oh goodness. Which what did I figure out? I did figure that out though through my drawing, so it's good. How something works, I think. I don't know if it needs to have all the logistics in that, but I have an idea of what it's supposed to be. And look, I drew it before. A site of extreme importance, the Hindu faith. Gosh, I drew a pocket here, like a billiard pool table pocket, right over my house. Right over there. I mean, it's my phone is absorbed into a black hole. There's some sort of hidden dimension. Yeah, I know it's somber for you to know, but yeah. Where they unite space and time. Or just like cool out gestures for like Newtonian gravity, Newtonian mechanics, and gravity orbits, gravity wells, and time machines. What does the restoration paradox look like? A light cone. I was right about the paralleling backwards in Patrick Bell's game. It's the track of blinds and overlaps and crossing paths. And just like trying to take in all this information, see how it applied. Predestination, there it is. Which I equated predestination to I tried to have a look at it through the overall idea of making some of these shuffle playlists that came out of the archive playlist that I made that I was adding to over time. And there was a set group of videos that I always included. There were some of the beginning videos that I had a lot of meanings, symbolisms, and layers and touch to them, and were very like connective. But then, just daily videos that came up and all just anything that applied in my practice and just order that they were added in and whatnot. Even if there wasn't much thought put into that, I'm sure it does affect to some degree as a algorithm of what's pulled from a shuffle, I shuffle out of a playlist to some degree. And so there was a set amount in but to us and those that we are using that out of shuffling from playlists and making our infinite possibilities, infinite paths. At the same time, we're still looking for a combination, a set of, and each like a combination, each wheel, that you turn to align has its own sort of combines and makes its own. Does that make sense? I've sort of tried to scale down these concepts. Something that's very relatable in terms of YouTube or So it's not necessarily predetermined, but it's coming out of a predetermined set of parts or elements or visuals and sounds and mixtures, and dynamics, energy combinations, and chemistry. Based on what you choose to do it and